Hey, it's Peter from Rock Hard Guitars, and I wanted to show you some of the cool new stuff that's coming in from Dean 2014. That'll be at the 2014 Namm show. So let's go through this catalog. All right, of course, the USA Custom Shop. They're going to be making some beautiful, amazing guitars. Again, you've seen my videos, and you know what I think about the USA Custom Shop. It's those 4 or 5 guys in the back that just build to perfection. The woods, the components, and they take the time to make everything incredible. You can definitely see, hear, and feel the difference when you pick up one of these guitars. It's just unbelievable. Yep, these are some of the other models. You know, just you got your USA Rusty Coolie. This is the ML modifier. Double neck, of course. It's a USA double neck, pretty neat. And then you got your Uli John Roth. Now, this guitar, personally, I don't get it. But some people, I mean, it's like I don't know, $10, $12, $13,000 guitar. I don't understand that. You got a whole new bunch of acoustics, and I'm going to tell you something about the Dean acoustics. They're imports, but I personally own one of them, but I've had about 10 of them, and I'm not the guy that wants to have the import guitars, but I've had about 10 of these come in this past year, and they're great guitars for the money. Nice 12 string over here. Okay, this one has a built-in interface to go right to your computer, which is pretty wild. Yep, some more. Some of these have really, solid spruce tops. This is the Natural series. Really good electronics. They have the built-in Afix technology in them, but just really beautiful acoustics. Again, we usually can get these. Sometimes I stock a couple of them, but I can get them within a few days if you order them, if they're in the factory. So you may want to check out the Dean acoustics. Then these guys, the little ukuleles, I got to tell you, I sold probably 25, 30 of them over the last year, not even trying. These are just great little ukuleles. I love the new ML design. Probably going to have to get a few of those in. But really nice Dean ukuleles. Dean acoustic bass. This is beautiful here. This Exhibition FM bass with Afex technology. That looks like a nice piece. Oh wow, look at these. You got a exotic zebra wood, and I like these woods. You can get this in blue too over here, which is pretty wild. All right, so here's your resonator guitars, your Dobros. And again, I sold a couple of these last year. They are very well made. Really, really good niche for Dean. Not my kind of guitar, not my style, but I do have some clients that wanted them and got them. All right, now this is really interesting. These banjos, guys, are 6-string banjos, meaning you play them like a guitar, but they sound like a banjo. So that's something you may want to consider doing. A lot of people, I couldn't even keep these last year. They sold out. Mandolins, obviously, don't know much about them. Now this is a really cool guitar. It's an import, but it is made really well. It's a semi-hollow guitar. It reminds me of Ted Nugent's Gibson. It's got that whole kind of feel and look to it. But it's, I guess it's more made for jazz and stuff, but you could rock out on this, if you're into that kind of a thing. Grand Sport is a new model. It's kind of like an SG type style. Solid guitar, man. Just a good solid guitar. All right, and then you got over here your Thoroughbreds, and I love them. I have like this guitar in stock, only USA. This is a Dean custom run, but I have the USA version of this guitar, and it is badass. Check it out on the website. I also have this color, the cherry, in the USA. They're real. The Thoroughbreds, man. If you're thinking of a Les Paul, check out the Thoroughbred. You're going to save yourself a lot of money and get a much better guitar. All right, this is a new model, Trans Am. I could have gotten the prototype. I didn't. I like it a lot. It's kind of got that Firebird feel to it. Looks. I'm sure the USA ones are great. These are the imports, but if you like this kind of shape, it's a killer guitar, I'm sure. All right, these are the cheapies, the Vendettas. Honestly, piece of shits. Okay, so now we're looking at the Straight 6 series. These are great. New Dean custom run here on a Straight 6 with a Flying V with a Floyd Rose. And nice trans flame top on that. Dean Cadillacs. I like the USA versions of these guitars. These are just classic Dean shape. They're rock and roll all the way. Alright, so Chicago series. Now, last year I had a bunch of these guitars in USA, and I sold the shit out of them. Reason being is the Chicago series is like the original Dean guitars. They are like the original, like the way that Dean Zielinski made them. They're clones of those guitars. And I remember every one of these models, but I'm really excited this year because this was the model I had back in the early 80s, was this red one. I had this exact guitar, and I wish I still had it. And I'm going to have Dean make me one personally in a USA version. But these are great guitars, and they're very well. Even the USA ones are very reasonably priced. All right, so we're looking at the custom 350s, which is your, basically your super strats. They're nice guitars. If you're into that super strat thing, that's the kind of guitar I mostly play, so I really like them. 24 frets, all different variations and colors. Check them out if you like that kind of thing. Here's some more of them. We have a 7-string version right here. All right, and now we're looking at the X Series and the Stealth. I think these are pretty much import cheapies, but as an entry-level guitar, I'm sure they're really badass. All right, here's the new signature stuff. These are really cool. This is the Zoltan model. And again, I could have had this guitar. I wasn't really sure about it. I mean, it's a little over the top for me. I wanted this one over here. I wanted the Zoltan SK6, but that's already, the prototype was already sold for that one. This one I could have had, but I opted not to. I'm going to watch and see how they do. But if anybody wants one, I think there is still one available for Namm, so hit me up if you want this guitar. I have not seen this one yet. I believe these are going to be, this is an import, and this is going to be an import. All right, so you have your Leslie West models, whatever. They're kind of like the Deceiver, I guess, or that other model. I forget the name of it. Eric Peterson model. These are imports. Nice guitars, nice graphics. Reminds me of Rush a little bit. All right, Jackie Vincent. This is a new guitar. I don't know why they didn't do this in the USA. To me, this is a Charvel killer. Only it's 24 fret. Really, really nice guitar. It's coming in an import. I bet I can get a USA one if I want. I'm not 100% purple guy. Maybe I can get them in other colors too. So if you like one, let me know. I can get it. All right. New Dave Mustaine. This is a cheapie. And this was introduced last year at the show. These guitars with the graphics. This is a new USA V. It's the Silver Burst. Personally, I don't love it. But some people really like it. He's been playing these live. I could take it or leave it. But if you want one, I can get it for you. And this is new on the import, this red flame. I've seen these before in other models. Of course, this is the new Roots guitar, and I just confirmed the 200 being made are imports. Okay? And I will be getting number 1 and 2 of those imports, by the way. But I also have 3 USA versions, and they're only going to make 25 USA versions. I have the prototype, I have number 1 and number 2 of the USA version of this guitar, and this is the cream of the crop of the 2014 catalog. This is the new badass shit. All right, so this is the Stealth Floyd. These are new models. I have, you all know I have MLs coming in, USA ML slimes. I have 2 of them. I have the prototype and I have number 1 coming in. Okay, Eric bass. I personally have this bass right here, this black one. I use for recording. It is a great bass for the money. Sounds great. This year they put it out also in white. Guy from Shinedown plays these, but they're great basses. The John Entwistle. Yep, also killer stuff. Now I don't have it anymore. I had that John Entwistle. They're making only 25 USA, that looks like his Alembic. I don't know how popular it's going to be, but pretty nice guitar. Wow. Okay, so I didn't even realize this. They are making this bass in a Cadillac shape, and that's really badass looking. So that's nice. John Campbell bass. This is pretty. I mean, this is pretty cool looking. Reminds me of a BC Rich Warlock in a way. I guess. Well, not really a Warlock. I don't know. It's kind of in between there, between a Warlock and a Firebird. All right, and these are some other. The Hillsborough bass is great. You have oh, this is really nice. This is the Cabby bass. I wish they would make this Cabby guitar again, because this reminds me of the Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick thing. 12-string bass right there. I haven't seen that one. That's a new one. Now these are cool, guys. I just ordered one for myself. These are the new upright basses, and these things are going to sell for about $600-700. So they're really very good price point. But I'm really excited about these. These are, obviously they're not good for the heavy stuff, but they are really cool. Like if your band was going to do like an acoustic performance, and your bass player was like, like he was able to acclimate to playing one of these, that would look really cool, man. Probably sound really good too. These are the cheapies. I still don't get this, but they sell a lot of these weird looking color ones. These are nice basses. The Edge Pros, just solid, nice basses by Dean. So you got lefty guitars. They're focusing on guys that are lefty guitar players this year. All these guitars will come in lefty. And of course, you can get any of this stuff that you want. I can get it for you. If you want t-shirts, hats, polish, glasses. These are the Dean cases. I'm really hoping. My other complaint was to them is their USA made cases were very heavy. So I'm hoping that they make them. See, this is lightweight right here. I love these. These are like incredible. If you have like a Flying V or an ML, order one of these cases. I'll get it for you. And that's it, guys. So that's the 2014 catalog and a bunch of the guitars that are coming out in the NAMM show. Check them out.